We all want to find the next Nvidia, whether it's a stock or crypto. We just want that 100x return, right? This is why I started researching different AI crypto projects, trying to find that gem. Some projects stand out, some don't, and this is how I came across Qubic. There's obviously a lot of criticism out there because just look at this chart. It explains a lot why people are calling it a scam. So today, I want to look at this project fairly. I want to see what it does, the mechanism behind it, the risk and potential, and more importantly, how they incorporate AI into crypto. Because let's face it, a lot of so-called AI project or AI crypto has not much to do with AI anyway. If you like this type of balanced review of a project, make sure you like the video and subscribe, and we'll keep the videos coming. So first thing first, we need to start with the basics. What is Qubic? Qubic is a proof-of-work layer 1 blockchain founded by Sergey Ivanchuk, aka CFB, who also co-founded IOTA. So Qubic combines crypto and AI using Qubic units or QUs for operations. Unlike Ethereum's gas fee, QUs are permanently banned when used, meaning the token's value depends on substantial usage and mining. So alright, up until this point, we had AI and mining. How exactly are they complementing each other though? Qubic aims to repurpose the energy and hardware used in traditional mining to support AI tasks. Users can use a distributed supercomputer for simulations and training machine learning models. The Qubic team claimed that this is to directly target leading firms like Meta, Google, Microsoft, and Apple to disrupt their AI status quo with a more fair and transparent system. Their AI platform is called Aigarth, gathers data from thousands of Qubic miners, creating billions of artificial neural networks or ANNs. Personally, I thought this is quite interesting. Consider most blockchains these days are moving away from mining towards other consensus like proof of stake. So in traditional mining, miners have to solve puzzles to validate blocks. While doing so, it consumes a lot of energy, and ideally what Qubic wants to do here is to replace traditional puzzles with AI training tasks. Validators on the network, known as computers, are supported by AI miners who help with AI model training, potentially using less energy since AI training can run on regular hardware. So what Qubic is trying to do here is actually quite smart. Instead of wasting energy like in traditional proof of work, it uses that power to research AGIs to tackle real-world problems. Plus, it keeps the network decentralized since AI miners compete to solve training tasks. But how accessible is the mining process though? Because it directly impacts how centralized the network would be. Turns out you can, if you want to mine Qubic on your phone, even if it's an older model, you can install the Qubic mining program on Android phones. While it's possible to mine on an iPhone, it's generally more complex and not as user-friendly. So if you have an old Android phone available, it might be a better choice for this purpose. To get started, download the Termas app from the Google Play Store. If you have an Android 14 or later, you might need to download Termas from F-Droid instead. Once you have Termas installed, you can set up the Qubic mining program and start mining right away from your phone. However, you can't send your Qubic to Ethereum wallets like MetaMask as it's not Ethereum compatible. Qubic is more a unique protocol with specific hardware requirements and works differently from other protocols. But the team did take measures based on the community's feedback, and I believe last month they showcased how to do so through MetaMask snaps. But MetaMask is still reviewing the feature, so we still have to wait and see. At the moment, there are different officially supported wallets available. You can do browser extension wallet, phone wallet on both Android and iOS, and also cold wallet. For a cold wallet, create a new seed and send your Qubic to the ID generated from this seed, ensuring the seed functions as a cold wallet. But remember, always securely store your seed, which is a 55-letter private key, essential for wallet recovery and accessing your Qubic. Never share your seed and make secure copies to avoid losing it. And your ID generated from the seed acts as a public address for receiving Qubic and can be shared safely. Alright, now, after knowing the idea behind Qubic, how does it affect our day-to-day lives then? Why should I care, and are there even any use cases of the project? Think about it. While other cryptocurrencies contribute to greenhouse gases, Qubic uses your idle resources and turn it into something positive. So Qubic is not just about creating blockchain, it offers powerful and secure AI, which can revolutionize various sectors. So if that's the direction you're thinking, the possible use cases are endless. Qubic has practical uses like medical diagnosis and weather forecasting, speeding up research and development like never before. It can help create personalized healthcare treatments and educational systems that adapt to each student's abilities. It also has the potential for developing new materials with unique properties, advancing clean energy production and aerospace development, etc. So the potential here is really how us humans can utilize both AI and crypto and generate something even out of our imagination. Alright, Jamie, we are here for investment, right? Or the ideology sounds good on paper, but what about the Qubic token? Well, obviously, this still doesn't change the fact that the project is flooded with a huge amount of rage and criticism. And some of the complaints do highlight the truth and the shortcomings of the project too. You see, Qubic has been around for more than a year, but it's not showing all of its price history on CoinMarketCap. For that, you have to use another terminal like CoinPaprika. But if you just check out the price on CoinMarketCap, it will really scare the hell out of you because it has been an obvious bleeding down trend. To understand why this would happen, we now need to look at the burning rate of the Qubic token. So the white paper said that there are basically two burn mechanisms, one through initiating smart contracts in an IPO and the other through executing smart contracts. Future mechanisms will include oracles burning Qubic while providing real-world data and the usage of Aigarth. However, this also means that if not enough people are using the network or building apps on the Qubic network, the token will just be inflationary because there isn't enough burn rate. And to add to this concern, after waiting for several months, there's only one DEX built on Qubic called QX Exchange, one meme coin launch and some gambling app. So we definitely can't deny the fact that the ecosystem is not even close to being vibrant. This is also why if you search for Qubic, you'll see a huge amount of hate comments. Despite the token listing efforts and the recent listing on Maxi, this still attracts haters, and I don't blame them because Maxi is not a top-tier exchange by all means in the crypto space. However, they also listed on BitGet, which kind of gives me more confidence that a higher-tier exchange might list the tokens in the future. And another major criticism of Qubic from the community is that it's not being EVM compatible. Its smart contracts are written in C++ and only support wrapping from the Ethereum chain. Even though this programming language might be faster and Turing complete, developers on EVM can't easily deploy their dApps to the Qubic chain. This might also be the reason why there aren't so many vibrant dApps built on Qubic yet. But I have to say, to me this isn't really a concern because there are so many successful networks out there with their own programming language that still attract a lot of builders and investors, like Ton Network as an example. So it's more about how they can attract more projects to build on the blockchain. I can see that they also have some upcoming developments to look forward to, For example, they're also working on the Qubic offline payment system. It relies on the consensus of at least 451 validators or computers, ensuring secure transactions even without an internet connection. A key feature of this system is its use with IoT devices. For instance, if Alice buys data from an offline IoT service with her phone, her device generates proof of the purchase. As she moves around, she can use these proofs to pay other IoT devices for their data without needing to be online. This approach is quite similar to Bitcoin's SPV, or Simplified Payment Verification, which verifies transactions without needing to download the entire blockchain. However, Qubic enhances this by offering true offline functionality, broadening the scope of IoT interactions. But after hearing both the pros and cons of the project, I now have my final verdict. Obviously, not many dApps are currently being built on the Qubic blockchain. Right now, the QX Stacks is ready to bake its project, so clearly they still have a long way to go. However, I really like the idea of using proof of work with AI, especially since AI is such a hot topic right now. As we know, AI is only going to get stronger, and in the crypto world, when one sector performs well, everything related to it often gets a significant boost. And if Qubic proves that the AGI can perform tasks like they say in the white paper, it's gonna be an easy 30x. However, if the AGI can't demonstrate that, then it's just gonna go to poo-poo land. In terms of the token price, I am hoping that they will introduce more features like staking to help reduce the selling pressure. Given that the token has dropped about 80% since March this year, I'm comfortable putting a little bit of extra cash into the project just to see how it goes. It offers such a great risk and reward ratio because it's down so much already, but I wouldn't invest too much more beyond that. On a positive note, they have announced plans to list the tokens on more top-tier exchanges in Q4 this year, which could enhance investor confidence. And that wraps up my review of Qubic. Let me know if you found my analysis helpful. Are you also investing in Qubic or any other AI projects that excite you? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for more analysis and updates. It is easier for me to share quick information there. I don't always have the time to make these detailed videos, so if you want my latest thoughts on various topics, Twitter would be the best place. Also, follow Qubic's socials for future updates, and that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.